Well, with cherry blossom season right around the corner, many are wondering if they'll be able to drive inside High Park to see the blooms. The city's set to announce on Monday their plans for cars in the park. For more, let's go live to CB24's Lindsay Biscaya. Lindsay, how are people reacting to the possibility of this news?
Well, I mean, there has been a survey, Mark, that was implemented in 2021. So it was from June 2021 to October 2021. And it was a survey by the city asking people how they responded to the temporary program, which didn't allow visitor vehicles in the park on weekends and holidays. And it seemed as though most people responding to that survey, there was about over 6,000 respondents were saying that they had a positive experience when there was cars not allowed in the park on weekends and holidays. So we will speak with people here later today to see what they're thinking, but the survey itself shows that people seem to like the idea of not having cars in the park. But of course, this is an ongoing discussion, and many councillors are saying, you know, this is not just an easy yes or no answer. There's a lot to consider. So as you mentioned, a town hall on Monday, and I'll go over the 4 options that city staff will be presenting to the public on Monday. So the first one is full road closures, no visitor vehicles allowed. The second is time-based road closures, no visitor vehicles at specific times, which is similar to what we have right now. Area-based road closures, no visitor vehicles on specific roads, and full road reopening, visitor vehicles allowed at all times on all park roads. So for more on this, I'm joined by Faraz Golizada, Car Free. You're part of the Car Free High Park Coalition. So the name of the coalition kind of speaks for itself. You are, you would like to see no vehicles in the park, but tell me exactly what your coalition is about first off.
Well, our coalition was formed about a month ago. After all the various reports and studies that the city published, we were pretty confident that it was going to be a car-free solution, because that's what the vast majority of people wanted. That's what the majority of people with disabilities wanted. That's what the majority of families with young children wanted. And the success of the car-free weekends just indicated that they would be expanding on this and, you know, creating more opportunities to have a car-free High Park. So, you know, we were surprised when the emerging direction appeared to not be that solution, appeared to be a completely different solution. And that's when the 21 advocacy groups have gotten together and created Car Free High Park in response to this.
Let's go over, you mentioned it briefly, but let's go over some of the pros when it comes to no vehicles in the park.
Oh, there's so many great things about having a vehicle-free park. Just the dangers of having cars driving through a park. Like, I have 2 children myself, and being able to walk the sidewalk and on the road without having to worry about cars zipping by, most of them which are going double the speed limit. So the rules of the road are not being obeyed. Not having the noise and the, exhaust, and it's a park setting. It should be a tranquil place, a natural place to go and enjoy with your family, with your friends. And that's what it becomes on the weekends when it's car-free.
You mentioned speed, because I know a lot of residents have said that a lot of the vehicles, when they are allowed in the park, are speeding through. But, we've heard from one city councillor saying that some vehicles need to be allowed. Of course, there's a zoo in there, there's some restaurants, maybe a trailer or 2 might need to go in once in a while. That's okay with you?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we understand. When we say no vehicles, we mean no visitor vehicles. We understand that the park has to operate, that the restaurant needs deliveries, that city staff need access inside the park. And we understand all of that. We agree with all of that. We just don't want anyone to be able to drive into the center of the park, because it's dangerous, it's not pleasant. And, other parks across the world are doing this. Central Park, Prospect Park, other parks in Canada even. So why can't we do that as well?
You know the 4 options that city staff are going to be presenting on Monday. Are you optimistic that things will go the way you would like them to go, or how are you feeling about the town hall on Monday?
It's hard to say. I'm hopeful. I'm always hopeful going into these things. I was hopeful going into the meeting last month, and, unfortunately it wasn't what we were expecting, but I'm hopeful that they're hearing us now and they're going to go reference their own reports and their own surveys that indicated what the vast majority of people want to see done to this park. And it is the people's park. It's the City of Toronto, like our park, and it should be treated as such. We should have a say in how the park is going to be developed for the people of Toronto.
And just lastly, I mean, you've seen the survey too. As you mentioned, most people are for no no vehicles in the park, according to that survey. Have you been speaking with people who use the park, just everyday people, and what they are telling you?
Yeah, absolutely. I have been. And the responses they reflect exactly what the studies tell us, is the majority of people are enjoying it. They want to see more of it. They got a taste of what it's like to have a car-free space. Where else in the city are you going to find 400 acres of car-free space? You're not going to find it anywhere else. So let's keep it, let's expand on it, and let's make a space that people can enjoy safely and freely. And, we can have that now. We don't need to wait.
I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So there you go, Mark. That's another opinion in terms of this whole ongoing discussion. Obviously, it might not feel today like the cherry blossoms are going to be out anytime soon, but this is something that the city wants to get rolling on. And of course, the town hall is happening on Monday.